When you're stuck in the cycle of addiction, it feels like there's no escape. But let me tell you something right now, there is a way out. And it starts by recognizing that you are more powerful than you think. You have the ability to change, not because someone else says you can, but because you decide right here and right now that you will. Before we go any further, I want you to take a moment to really think about your life. Think about the pain that addiction has caused, the missed opportunities, the relationships that have suffered. I want you to feel that. Feel that hurt deep down in your soul. Now let that be the fuel that drives you to change. That pain you feel can either destroy you or it can empower you to take back control. The first thing you must realize is that addiction is not just a bad habit. It's not something that defines you. It's something you've been using to cope, to avoid, to numb the things you don't want to face. But here's the truth, you don't need that crutch anymore. The root cause of your addiction doesn't have to control your future. You are here and you are ready. This moment, this decision is where your transformation begins. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. The only thing standing between you and freedom is a decision. Your decision to step into your power, to step into your greatness. And once you make that decision, everything changes. Because when you decide, when you truly commit to something, you've already won half the battle. But here's the thing, commitment is not enough. You must create a vision for your life that excites you. This isn't just about quitting a habit, this is about becoming someone new, someone who is free, someone who wakes up every morning with energy, purpose, and joy. What does that look like for you? What kind of person do you want to be? Picture that person, see their face, feel the excitement of what's possible. This vision will pull you forward on days when temptation feels too strong. Listen to me carefully, your old habits cannot just be dropped. You can't just say, I'm done, and expect your life to instantly change. It's not enough. You need to replace those habits with new ones, positive ones, healthy ones. The truth is, we are creatures of habit. The key to breaking addiction is to create a new routine, one that serves your highest self, one that is non-negotiable. You might not feel motivated every single day, but you do it anyway. And with time, that new habit will become stronger than the old one. I want you to know something very important. You are not alone in this. If you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your journey, your success is almost guaranteed. The people you spend the most time with will either lift you up or drag you down. Choose wisely. Let go of anyone or anything that pulls you further from who you want to become. And here's the part where you get to be truly powerful. Take responsibility. Own your actions. Own your future. You are the one in control, not the addiction, not the past, not anyone else. If you've been blaming something or someone for where you are, stop. The moment you take full responsibility is the moment you start to rise. Because when you own your life, you can change it. Understand this willpower alone is not enough. You need discipline. The discipline to say no when you want to say yes, the discipline to walk away when everyone else is giving in. The discipline to stay focused on your vision when life gets hard. Your future self is relying on you to make these choices today. And as you progress, celebrate the wins, no matter how small they seem. Every step you take toward breaking free is a victory. Every day you stay committed, you are closer to freedom. Every moment you choose something better for yourself, you are getting stronger. Don't expect perfection. Expect progress. Expect setbacks, but don't let them define you. You will face challenges along the way, but they will not stop you if you keep your eyes on the prize. The real key to success is persistence. Never give up. Keep fighting for your freedom. And keep stepping into the person you were meant to be. This is your moment. This is your time to rise. Addiction is not just about the substance or behavior itself. It's often a manifestation of deeper emotional or psychological struggles. Understanding the root cause of your addiction means recognizing that this behavior has a purpose. It is serving you in some way, even if that way is harmful. Addiction often begins as a coping mechanism, a way to numb pain, escape difficult emotions, or deal with stress. For many, addiction is linked to unresolved trauma, childhood experiences, feelings of inadequacy, or unmet needs for love, connection, and validation. When you look beneath the surface, you'll see that the addiction is merely a symptom of a deeper issue. It could be a response to emotional wounds, a way to avoid facing feelings of anxiety, loneliness, anger, or depression. These feelings are often too overwhelming to confront directly, so the addiction provides temporary relief, even though it's ultimately damaging. This is why breaking free from addiction requires more than just willpower to stop the behavior. It requires addressing the underlying emotional pain that drives it. By understanding the root cause, you can start to untangle the complex web of emotions, thoughts, and experiences that fuel your addiction. You can begin to heal those wounds, reframe your beliefs, and develop healthier coping mechanisms. This process isn't easy, but it is essential for long-term recovery. Only when you identify the true source of your addiction can you fully break free and build a future where you are in control. Shifting your mindset is one of the most powerful tools in overcoming addiction. The way you think about yourself, your struggles, and your future plays a massive role in how you approach change. If you continue to see addiction as something that controls you, as an irreversible part of who you are, you will remain trapped. But when you shift your mindset, you take the power back. You begin to see addiction not as a permanent condition, but as a challenge, one that you can overcome with the right strategies and determination. It starts with recognizing that you are not defined by your addiction. It is a behavior, not your identity. When you change the way you view yourself, you also change the way you interact with the world. Instead of seeing addiction as a part of who you are, start viewing it as something external, something you have the ability to change. This shift allows you to stop blaming yourself or feeling helpless and instead embrace the truth you are capable of creating a new path forward. Changing your mindset also means reframing the idea of setbacks. Instead of seeing mistakes or lapses as failures, view them as learning opportunities. Each step, whether forward or backward, is part of your journey. By embracing growth and understanding that real transformation takes time, you empower yourself to keep going. A shift in mindset turns obstacles into stepping stones and strengthens your belief that you have everything within you to succeed. This mental shift will drive you toward long-term recovery and lasting change. Commitment to change is the cornerstone of overcoming addiction. It's not just about wishing for things to be different or thinking about making a change. It's about making a firm, unwavering decision that your life will be different, no matter what it takes. This decision goes beyond intentions or motivation. It's about making a commitment to yourself that you will take the necessary steps every day to transform your life. True commitment means that you stop waiting for the perfect moment, the ideal circumstances, or the right feeling. You commit to action, regardless of the difficulties that may arise. When you truly commit, you stop looking for excuses. You stop blaming external factors like stress, people, or past experiences for your behavior. Instead, you take full responsibility for your choices and actions. You acknowledge that you have the power to change, and that power lies in the commitment you make today. This commitment isn't something you make once and forget. It's something you renew daily. Each day that you choose recovery, you reinforce that commitment, and with each choice, you move closer to the life you want. Commitment also means resilience. It means that even when things don't go as planned or when you face temptations, you don't back down. You reaffirm your commitment to change, remembering that it's a process, not a one-time decision. Real transformation requires that you stay the course no matter how tough it gets, because the power to change is within you, and you've decided to embrace it fully. Creating a vision for your life is one of the most powerful ways to drive lasting change. A vision is more than just a goal or a vague dream. It's a clear, compelling picture of the future you want to create, a future that excites you and fuels your determination to break free from addiction. When you have a vision, you give yourself something to move toward a purpose that pulls you forward, even on the hardest days. Without a vision, it's easy to get lost in the day-to-day struggles, feeling overwhelmed or directionless. But with a strong, inspiring vision, you can stay focused on the bigger picture. Your vision should be vivid and specific. Don't just imagine a life without addiction. Visualize what a life filled with freedom, happiness, and success looks like for you. What are you doing every day? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? What kind of relationships do you have? What is your physical and mental health like? The more detailed and personal your vision, the more real it will become in your mind. This vision becomes a source of motivation and clarity, helping you to make decisions that align with your desired future. When you create this vision, connect to the emotions behind it, feel the joy, the relief, and the pride that comes with living a life free from addiction. This emotional connection will keep you motivated through challenges and setbacks, and it will remind you why your commitment to change is worth every effort. Your vision becomes the compass that guides you through the process of transformation. Replacing old habits with new, healthier ones is essential for breaking free from addiction. Addiction often thrives on routine. It becomes ingrained in your daily life and provides a sense of comfort or escape, even if it's damaging. To truly overcome it, you must disrupt that cycle by introducing positive habits that serve your well-being and align with the future you envision. This doesn't happen overnight, but with intentional effort, you can build new patterns that support your growth. Start by identifying the specific habits tied to your addiction. What triggers your behavior? Is it stress, boredom, social pressure, or emotional pain? Understanding the root of your addiction helps you replace the old habit with something more constructive. For example, if you turn to substance use when stressed, replace that with a calming activity such as meditation, exercise, or deep breathing exercises. These new habits must become automatic, a part of your routine, so that when temptation arises, your healthier alternatives are just as easy to turn to. Consistency is key. In the beginning, it may feel challenging to replace a deeply ingrained habit, but every time you choose the new, healthier option, it becomes easier. Over time, these positive habits will reshape your brain, rewiring your responses to stress, boredom, and emotions. Not only do new habits break the cycle of addiction, but they also fill the void that addiction once occupied. With each new habit you cultivate, you strengthen your commitment to your vision and build a healthier, more empowered life. Surrounding yourself with supportive people is one of the most powerful actions you can take in overcoming addiction. The people you spend time with have a profound impact on your mindset, your behaviors, and your overall journey to recovery. Addiction thrives in isolation and secrecy, so when you surround yourself with individuals who believe in your ability to change, you create an environment that nurtures growth, strength, and resilience. Supportive people are those who genuinely care about your well-being and your success. They offer encouragement, lend a listening ear, and hold you accountable when you need it most. These are individuals who lift you up rather than drag you down or enable negative behaviors. Whether it's family, friends, support groups, or mentors, connecting with people who share your values and vision for the future helps you stay grounded in your commitment to change. Their positivity and belief in you act as a reminder that you are capable of breaking free from addiction. Additionally, a supportive community provides a sense of belonging and connection, which is essential in times of vulnerability. When you are feeling weak or tempted, having a strong network of people you can turn to gives you the courage and motivation to keep going. These relationships can help you stay focused, celebrate your progress, and remind you of how far you've come. The key is to intentionally choose people who encourage your growth and distance yourself from those who may pull you back into old patterns. Taking responsibility is a fundamental step in breaking free from addiction. It means acknowledging that your actions, choices, and behaviors have brought you to where you are today, and that you have the power to change them. Rather than blaming external factors, people, or circumstances, you recognize that the ultimate control lies within you. This shift in mindset is crucial because it transforms you from a passive bystander into an active participant in your own recovery. When you take responsibility, you stop seeing yourself as a victim of addiction. Instead, you become empowered to make different choices. You no longer wait for someone else to save you or for the perfect set of circumstances to come along. You realize that your recovery is in your hands. This mindset shift frees you from the powerlessness that often accompanies addiction, allowing you to reclaim control over your life and future. Taking responsibility also means being honest with yourself about the impact your addiction has had not only on you, but on the people around you. This honesty can be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for growth. Owning the consequences of your actions enables you to learn from them and commit to making better decisions moving forward. It's about understanding that while you can't change the past, you have the power to shape your future by making conscious, intentional choices. By taking full responsibility, you embrace the fact that you are the creator of your destiny and that you have everything you need to transform your life. Developing self-discipline is a cornerstone of overcoming addiction and creating lasting change. Self-discipline is the ability to control your actions, emotions, and impulses in the face of temptations, distractions, or discomfort. It's about making choices that align with your long-term goals, even when short-term desires pull you in a different direction. Building self-discipline requires practice, patience, and a willingness to push through moments of discomfort to stay true to your vision. At the heart of self-discipline is delayed gratification, the ability to resist immediate rewards for the sake of greater long-term benefits. In the context of overcoming addiction, this means choosing actions that support your health, well-being, and recovery, even when the urge to indulge in old habits feels overwhelming. The more you exercise self-discipline, the stronger it becomes, creating a new pattern of behavior that's aligned with your goals and your desire for freedom. To develop self-discipline, start by setting clear and achievable goals for yourself. Whether it's taking small steps each day to avoid triggers or committing to a new routine, each success builds confidence in your ability to stay disciplined. It's important to have a plan for those moments when temptation strikes. This could mean having a healthy alternative to turn to, reaching out to someone in your support network, or practicing grounding techniques to regain control. Over time, these actions become second nature, reinforcing your ability to make choices that align with your values and vision for a better addiction-free life. Celebrating small wins is essential in maintaining motivation and momentum during your journey to overcome addiction. Often when facing a big challenge like breaking free from addiction, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the enormity of the task ahead. You may think that the only success that matters is the ultimate goal, being fully free from addiction. However, the truth is, every small victory, no matter how minor it may seem, is a crucial step in the process. These small wins build upon one another, gradually leading you toward lasting change. Each day you make the decision not to indulge in old habits, each time you choose a healthier coping mechanism, each moment you resist temptation, these are all victories. Acknowledging them reminds you that change is happening, even if it doesn't feel monumental right away. Celebrating these wins helps shift your focus from what's still left to do to what you've already accomplished. It boosts your confidence and reinforces the belief that you're capable of achieving your goal. Celebrating doesn't mean giving in to temptation or rewarding yourself with something that could sabotage your progress. Instead, it's about recognizing your efforts and acknowledging your growth. It could be something as simple as taking a moment to reflect on your progress, treating yourself to a small indulgence that supports your well-being, or sharing your success with someone who supports your journey. These celebrations, no matter how small, help keep your energy high and your focus sharp as you continue moving forward. Never giving up is perhaps the most crucial principle in overcoming addiction. The journey to recovery is not linear. There will be setbacks, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But the key to lasting transformation is persistence. When faced with challenges, the temptation might be to think that change isn't possible or that you failed. However, it's in these moments that your commitment to never giving up becomes the defining factor between success and defeat. Addiction thrives on the belief that you are powerless, that relapse or failure is inevitable. But the truth is, each setback is not a failure, it's simply a part of the process. No one conquers addiction overnight. It's a gradual journey that requires resilience and the understanding that true change takes time. It's important to acknowledge your mistakes, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones toward progress, not as reasons to quit. When you refuse to give up, you reaffirm that no matter how many times you stumble, you will rise again. Recovery isn't about achieving perfection. It's about continuing to try to move forward even when things get tough. Surround yourself with the mindset that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, to build more resilience, and to deepen your commitment to change. The power to transform your life lies in your ability to get back up every time you fall, to keep pushing forward, and to trust that every step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the life you deserve. The journey to overcome addiction is not easy, but it is possible. And it starts with you. Every step you take, whether it's understanding the root cause, shifting your mindset, committing to change, or celebrating the small wins, brings you closer to the freedom you deserve. You have the strength, the power, and the resilience within you to rewrite your story. Yes, there will be obstacles, but as long as you refuse to give up, as long as you keep moving forward with determination and belief in yourself, you will break free. Your future is waiting, and it is brighter than you can imagine. The moment you choose to take control is the moment everything changes, so choose it, own it, and step boldly into the life that is yours to create.